Some years ago, I was listening to an address by Christian theologian Stanley Hauerwas, voted top theologian in this country back in 2011 or 12. And in this address, he said, "We live in a culture of mendacity." And I thought, mendacity? I don't remember that being one of my advanced placement vocabulary cards. What does he mean? Well, he meant we live in a society that's full of lies, acts of untruthfulness. Well, boy, that's right, isn't it? You know, right now we live in a country where there is a big lie. And of course, that big lie is that the last election was not valid, and it's just amazing what a large segment of the population believes that. And it is destructive, and it is corrosive, and it is not a good thing. But you know, that is not the big lie. The big lie in our society, and this would be true in many other societies, is the lie that we believe that we are somehow the source of our life. That is the lie that produces all the other bad fruit. You know, I was meeting with a group of yuppies back in, this is 30 years ago, before I came to St. Timothy's. It's a time I had, hair that wasn't gray. And I asked these yuppies, I said, when we meet each week, one of you choose a passage that we can reflect on at each of our gatherings. And you prepare a few remarks. And send me the passages in advance so I can then disseminate them to the group. Well, there are about 10 people in this group. And when they sent me their passages, guess what? 5 of them chose the same passage. And guess what it was? It was Matthew 6:25 following. "Therefore, I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or what you will drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food or clothing? If God can take care of the birds of the air and the flowers of the field, God can take care of you. Don't be like the Gentiles who strive after all these things." Why did they choose this? Because they were full of anxiety. They were full of worry. And something in this passage suggested that there was another way. Well, guess what the other way is? The other way is putting our trust in God. A God who is gracious and generous, who wants to provide for our needs. The big lie, again, is that we are the ones that have to provide for all of our needs. Everything we have comes from our self-reliance, our industriousness, our creativity. All that'll get you is anxiety. But when you hear Jesus' words, when you come into this space for worship, you realize, oh my gosh, there is something beyond my own self. The big lie is that somehow you and I are ultimate. We are the source of it all. All that will do is kill you. Anxiety kills you. Anxiety makes life miserable. As we move forward in our life, each day let us yield ourselves to God. Let us say, God, I need you to convince me today that you will give me what I need. Remind me that I am not the center of the universe, that you are. I want to find a life that has some peace and some tranquility. I want to know that deep down sense that you are with me and that you will give me what I need. And I don't want any more anxiety.